All right, everyone, we are about to step into Aquarius season. This is going to be a period that shifts our focus towards truth, towards clarity, and building a better future. It is asking us to take a step back, to look at things differently, and realign with what truly matters to us, like actually matters to us. So I wanted to pull some cards and see what it is your soul needs to hear as you are moving through this Aquarius season. Welcome in, my beautiful Virgo friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with a spirit animal card that is coming forward with some clarity as you're moving through this Aquarius season. And we are getting for you the egret queen. Have you seen an egret recently? This is a confirmation. This is a sign for you. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So dream on is the message it's bringing. Your higher self has been speaking to you through your dreams. Listen closely for the wisdom you'll receive. Pay attention to your dreams, Virgo. So once again, your higher self has been speaking to you through your dreams. Listen closely for the wisdom you'll receive. So I feel this is a prompt for you to grab your dream journals and write your dreams down whenever you remember them. Okay, so your higher self is speaking to you. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting here 10 of Swords. So we've got a completion and ending that is already taking place in your life. You are moving through a transition period where you are between worlds, an old one and a new one. So they want you to pause here for a moment, allow yourself to process everything before you move forward. So that is the 10 of Swords. We have the 10 of Wands, double tens. You may be seeing a lot of tens on your clock, on your cell phone, on your dashboard, wherever. This is weight that you are carrying, not only on your mind, but on your physical body. And your physical body is communicating to you through something that has manifested on it, like this might be an ache or a pain, to let you know there's something that you need to emotionally release. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here. I'm just reading the energies of the cards. If there's something going on with you physically, please go get medical attention around it, okay? So, but I'm seeing something here that may be affecting your physical body. So what's happening here is there's a major, like, deep emotional layer that is peeling away. So that is the 10 of Wands. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. You've been putting a lot of work into this inner healing, and I feel you're going to see the results of it. This is what's happening here in this season as you're moving through it. There's a lot of lightness here. I'm seeing, rewards for your efforts and your energy here. There's something beautiful that is happening for you, something that I feel you thought would never come. It's happening here in Aquarius season. So 8 of Pentacles. Now I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. Whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that's my favorite part, Virgo, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So the numbers 10, 10, 8 are all light codes, number frequencies that are connecting you to this message today. So you might be seeing these around. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So what is it that you constantly think about, Virgo? What is it that's on your mind all the time? Are you someone who constantly worries, stresses, you know, is resentful. There's stories there, they're whirling around in your head. This feels like whatever the weight of this was has brought the energy right down, and I feel it's hitting the floor like rock bottom. And there's a phoenix that is rising through this process, this experience. So I feel for some of you, you may be having this in some way. Perhaps it was Capricorn season that you were moving through, or maybe last year. And now you're at a point where you're taking the pieces and rebuilding. This feels like a rebuilding of something. Okay, a reinvention of you, or a stabilization. It's almost like you are realigning and stabilizing yourself, right? And this is where there is a direction in your life that is shifting. So you're going to find yourself moving in a different direction. It feels like a course correction. This is what I'm getting here. Now with the Ten of Swords, the swords I feel is your mindscape. This is where everything happens. And sometimes I feel we're living in our mind and not actually in reality, right? It's through the digital space. It's like everything that we are seeing around us. And I feel this is like an overload. It's burnout. It is too much. So there's too much of something in your life and it's weighing on you heavily. And maybe there's an addiction around this, like being addicted to the internet, like watching, you know, shorts, these kinds of things, or shopping even. You know, it's like you're glued to your phone or you're glued to something. And maybe you don't feel like that's an addiction, but it's clearly showing up as some sort of form of attachment. So this is what I'm seeing here. And my ear here, this right ear's been super itchy as I've been filming your reading today, Virgo. So I feel there's something happening here to the right side. Maybe you've been hearing ringing on the right side of the ear, or there's been something going on this side of you. So make sure you get that looked at. And I feel someone's clicking their jaw or clenching their jaw because there's something they don't want to hear. And this is happening subconsciously. So there's a lot of things that are at play here with this Ten of Swords. You're going to have to share with me, Virgo, well, how you're resonating with this card. Like, how is it showing up in your life? Share with us in the comment section below. Because you are going to rise above whatever this is. This experience is now ending. Things are shifting, and it's because of your awareness around it. And because you have the awareness, the information, now you get to choose what you want to do with that information, that awareness. And it's through the choices that you make and the actions that you take that shift whatever this is. And I'm hearing a screeching sound of a phoenix rising, like it's on fire. I've never seen a phoenix have this big wings in my life other than in my mind's eye, right? So they're saying you are on fire. You are rising in a way that you never have before. And you had to get to this place in order to rise from here. Otherwise, that rising wouldn't have happened the way that it is. Okay, so there's some sort of inward knowing, some sort of trust that you have within yourself with your deeper knowing. Right? I feel that, Virgo, you have come to a place in your world where it's not about the signs. It's not about anything external. It's more about you just knowing, you just flowing, right? So you've released and let go. You've done the healing, or you're in that process and going through the healing. This is absolutely necessary for you, especially if you are going through it, because this is going to allow you to renew. It is allowing you to cleanse and detox. I'm seeing all of these themes around you. So a lot of the signs are going through this. There's a collective energy that is moving through our world right now that is detoxing and purifying, right? So you are one of those signs. And there is no loss here. I feel this is for some of you a mourning of the past, an old self, a life, you know, a relationship, like whatever this was. It's a mourning and letting go. It's understanding that, okay, I'm ready to do this, but I just need to give myself some time to pause, let go, release, and then move forward. It is a choice that you're making to take a moment to process, to, you know, receive the information through the experience you just had, which is like you sifting through it and taking the powers and then applying them forward. So this is what I'm seeing here. So a major completion, a finalization, and ending somewhere. And this is not coming in as a huge firework event for you. This is more of something subtle in the background. It is something that you are processing in your mind and your heart. It's like a regenerative energy that is happening quietly in the background. Now, someone's body has taken a toll here. This is what I'm feeling. And there's like a reversal that has happened here as well. So I feel some of you have shifted, changed, and you're starting to see the results of your efforts. What you once used to carry, you no longer are. But this has also brought you into this awareness or recognition within yourself that you actually have a lot of power to carry things. Like you can carry a lot. That is how strong you are. So now I feel you are intentionally carrying weight that you can carry and then distribute. It's not that you are being asked to carry it. It's you understand your power. You know what you are capable of doing, and you are doing it at full capacity without burning out. So what I'm seeing here is a solid schedule. Choosing to show up every day, knowing what the plan is. I'm getting like a master plan here for you, Virgo, to have some sort of a master plan. And trusting yourself. I feel sometimes, you know, we might, you know, stumble on a patch on our journey that feels a little bit uncertain. And it can start to feel heavy there because now we're picking up more things, which is through our emotions and our heart center. The worry, the anxiety around it. What if this, what if that, or the past or the future, like whatever this is. Your higher self is connected to you right now. So the path that you're moving, they want you to trust yourself, your inward knowing, not to second guess this, whatever this is. There's something here that is coming through right now. I feel that you have been looking for or craving guidance recently, some sort of clarity around something, and maybe wondering how far you still have to go. They want you to release the time constraint or anything to do with aging or timing right now, because that has nothing to do with anything. That's what they're saying. Let that go and allow things to process and unfold the way that they're meant to, organically, naturally. They want you to keep going whichever way you're going if it feels right, but put the weight down of the worry of timing or when's this going to happen, how's it going to happen. You're not meant to know, you're only meant to trust. So they want you to walk that path of faith and trust right now. Lightening the load, especially the mental load. I feel mentally some of you may be exhausted. And because you're exhausted there and you're overdrive with your physical body, it's going to start to show up manifesting as aches and pains, illnesses, all kinds of things. And our body is incredibly important, right? So if you take care of your body, it will take care of you. And if you're in a place right now where you are dealing with health issues, dealing with, you know, something to do with your physical body, make sure that's exactly what you are doing, is tending to that physical body and not feeling bad about it, carrying the weight of what if, all of these things. Let's just focus solely on this and get better and go from there, right? I remember when there was a period last year where I was suffering stomach aches. For no reason, I get the worst stomach aches. It would interfere with my day and I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't know how people that, you know, when you have these kinds of things happening to your physical body, you know, it delays you a little bit and you have to find different routes and ways. So I was in this exploration period at that time to figure out like what was going on. And lo and behold, I found out that it was coffee that was upsetting my stomach. So that was an ending to coffee for me. So now I drink tea. Tea's been great. But I found that my body is changing. And for some of you, it might be just your body changing. And you're leaving this version of you that once was maybe able to eat all that sugar, drink that alcohol, drink all that coffee, that can no longer do that anymore, right? So there's a major shift that is happening here for you, Virgo. And I'm seeing that you're putting a lot of effort and energy into making this shift happen, you know, exploring and discovering what it is that is right for you. So, you know, just like I had to put some effort and energy in, not knowing it was coffee, making adjustments in other places, and then finally pinpointing it to coffee, that took like a good 6 months, maybe even more, to figure that out for me. So it's really interesting now. This card is holding a lot of energy. I feel it's the many different experiences it is bringing into many of your lives out there. So I'm seeing a season of harvest for some of you where you are reaping the rewards of, you know, the energy and where you've been directing it, your energy. The things that you are doing, where you're showing up, you're starting to see results here. And I feel this is the overall energy here. This Aquarius season for you is results. Perhaps there's something that you started like an exercise routine and you're starting to notice that my arms are starting to look really good now because I've been sticking to this for a while. You know, maybe you're finding it easier not to beat cravings of alcohol. These are the results, right, of your efforts and your energy. And I want you to know that there's a growth period coming in for you. So money energy is definitely floating around. I'm getting abundance, prosperity, and wealth. I'm getting community. I'm also getting love. This is all that you are creating through yourself, the way that you're showing up, the way that you're taking the energy in, processing it, and then channeling it back out, right? So I'm seeing some of you as entrepreneurs as well. I'm seeing that things are going to be really successful for you. Keep doing it, what it is that you're doing, and don't be afraid to explore. If one thing isn't working, something will, and you are the one that's going to find what that is. That's the point that this card is trying to make, is you're going to find a way. And there's someone here who is wanting to know about some sort of an investment they made. So investments are, I feel there's growth coming in with investments. I feel these are more about your growth, your development as the investment that you are making. I'm not getting a gambling energy coming in as something that is striking it rich, but I'm definitely seeing here something around lottery. That's a big energy coming in right now. And, you know, I know somebody that's won the lottery. I know 2 different people that have won the lottery. And I feel it's the luck of the draw, right? And the one person, it completely ruined them. The other person, it didn't. So it's both experiences I've had with it. And who knows, maybe you will win the lottery, right? It could be like $5, $20. I'm not saying to go out and buy a lottery ticket or go out and gamble your money. That's not what this card's energy is about. This is more about the energy of money that is growing, this wealth, this prosperity. Sometimes for us, what's valuable is relationships. Maybe it's just being healthy. Sometimes that is wealth for some of us. Sometimes it's peace. So whatever this is, know it's coming in for you. It is something that is meant for you. It is the energy that you have been putting out there. So I want you to take a look at, or just feel into how you are showing up in your world, because you hold the power, right? How are you showing up? Are you fully overflowing in energy and sharing unconditional love, abundance around, or are you half empty and you're sending out half empty energy? Right? So you definitely want to be full and overflowing here. So this gives you an opportunity, if you're not feeling that, to find that balance within yourself, to find that overflow. And growth, I'm seeing here an expansion in your material world. I feel that maybe you have saved money and you're able to purchase something that you've been wanting to purchase for a while. This could be a computer. This could be like a software. Maybe it's a new cell phone, a car, a house. Like I'm seeing some sort of investment paying off, some sort of money that you have kept together. And because money energy is coming in, I want to suggest, because this book changed my life. It is Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. It's a small little book. It's a fast read, but it's a powerful read. And I implemented everything that was in the book, and it did change everything for me. So you can read that yourself and see if it works for you. We're all different. You know, what might work for me might not work for you, vice versa, right? So try and explore. But something is paying off here. This is what the Eight of Pentacles is. It's the energy going out that is coming back in. It's like the number 8, and to infinity and beyond is what Spirit is saying here. Something is coming back full circle and going back around again. And the other thing here is all of the stars are aligning for you here. And I'm getting divine alignment and a higher purpose. So whatever this process of the double tens for you is actually evolving your soul to the next level. Here you have gained more power, which in turn allows you to wield it in that energy. So you're going to pack a punch. Aquarius season is favoring you, and know that you are divinely guided, supported, and protected. So we have the numerology guidance oracle. So we're going to draw out the number frequency behind Aquarius season for you and see what message this number has. So we are getting for you 57, teaching and learning. This is what you're meant to be doing, is teaching and learning. So we have this aqua and purple colors that you might be seeing more of in your world. 57 is the number frequency here. Again, you might be seeing it around. So this card indicates a time of significant learning and growth, when the wisdom you will gain will be of great benefit to others too. There is much potential for you to teach what you've experienced. In fact, your life lessons are just as valuable as your academic knowledge. Therefore, every trial and tribulation can help you to be of service to the world. This card encourages you to have faith in your ability to teach, because teaching is simply passing on to others information they didn't know. You probably already do this by sharing the lessons you've learned and the discoveries you've made with your colleagues, your families, your friends, your children. So please don't underestimate the importance of what you have to say. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to teach what you've learned. This is a time to investigate new opportunities or areas of study to expand your existing wisdom. The more you learn, the more you have to teach, which serves your greater good and the greater good of all. If there is something you would like to teach, then set the intention and do it. So I have an affirmation for you as well, so feel free to write this down and use it or seal it in the comment section below. Everything I learn and teach serves the greater good. So once again, everything I learn and teach serves the greater good. So that is your message from the number 57 vibration. And we're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So the egret queen, dream on. There's a big dream that is coming to fruition. I feel you are building your dreams and your desires, and you're going to quickly find yourself immersed in them. Okay, so your angel number is 1717. Life is going to be full of many blessings. So the message here is it's time for you to start expressing your gratitude, helping loved ones, teaching and healing, and following your heart. Right? So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial collection. These are Zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection, and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever, and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the Zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.